And go. Oh, I see. I wonder what you were referring to. Come on.
Long 5 right, tightens, keep in. Into 6 left. Into K, 4 left, tightens, 3 outside. 36 left.
Right, come on.
Into K, long crest, and 3 right. And long 6 left. Into K, turn 2 right, onto tar. Into keep left, and 6 right, gravel, 50.
This is the South
Thanks for the host.
Society. This
No,
is
that
the
was.
South Preservation Society.
Over big jump. And K, long 6 right over crest, and 5 left, onto tar. Don't into 6 left, and K, 6 right, curve outside.
This is the South Preservation Society. This is the South Preservation Society.
Left, tightens over crest. 50, long 2 right, tightens.
Come
Into
on.
6
Go,
right,
go, go,
and
go.
left.
106 is what I got last time. I'm still not happy with that.
Tightens to 4 over bridge.
104 would be better.
This is the South Preservation
Also, how many hosts am I going to get now? That's 3.
Society.
And 6 right, into 6 left.
Thanks for the host.
And K, 5 right over crest, 30, long 6 left. Into very long 6 right. And K, 6 left, and 5 right. Into 4 left tighten, rocks outside. And 6 right, into 6 left over crest, keep in. 30, long 5 right. Into long 6 left over crest, opens and tightens. 36 right over crest, 50, 6 left over crest, keep in. 50.
Also, I don't know who the 3 hosts were, but thanks regardless. God, I'm pushing that now. How close do I want to get to that bloody rock?
50, 6 left over crest.
Okay, it's not going to be a 221, but close enough. That's good enough for me. Nice. Oh. I love the fact that my phone doesn't actually tell me about who's hosted me.
Into 6 left over crest. Into 6 right over crest, 30. K, 4 right over crest, tightens. And 4 left over jump, narrows. And 6 right over crest, 50. 5 right over crest, into.
Tell you what, if there's one like rally I don't like in this game, it is this one. Like Finland and Japan would be my worst if I had to do them in this game, but Australia's the worst.
And 6 right, into
It's like
6
23
left
minutes of
over
hell
crest,
followed by
70,
about, I don't know,
6 right over crest,
18 minutes of
straight 20.
tarmac heaven. I prefer Spain to this just because this is all gravel and Spain's all tarmac, so.
And 6 left,
Oh,
50,
don't hit
6
that.
right over
I hit
crest.
it anyway, because
Into
the
6
numpty
right
that I
over
am.
crest, 30, long 4 left. 50, long 5 right, into. Jump maybe, into K, 4 right over crest, and 6 left, and right, 30.
Like I said, worst thing is it won't actually show me who the hosts are, so for those that have hosted me, I do apologise. I don't actually know who it is that's hosting me, the 3 hosts, sorry.
And 6 left, 100.
But thanks regardless.
Long 6 left, into long 3 right, don't cut. 30, long 3 left. into 4 left and long 2 right tightens.
Don't spin round, you stupid car. Come
and
on.
6 right into long 2 left tightens.
Bloody hell.
50. 3 right.
Come on, go, go.
Into long 6 left and care turn 2 right over narrow bridge. Into 2 left and 6 right and 3 left. Into long 4 right tightens to 3 over crest. 50, long 3 left and long 3 right. Into 6 left and 6 crest 50. 6 right 70. 6 right over crest tar 30, 4 left over crest. And long 6 left into turn 3 left. And 6 right into long 6 left over crest into turn 2 left gravel. And long 3 left. Into 6 right 100. Long 3 right. And left over crest and long 3 right opens. Into 3 left. Into 6 right.
Come
30,
on.
long
Come
4
on.
left over crest.
My car.
Into 3 right. 30, long 3 left over crest and long 4 right. Into 6 left and 6 left over
Come
jump.
on,
50
please,
over
please,
finish.
please, please. And... oh, that sucked. Not gonna lie, I'd rather have an M60 because at least it's got a lot of bullets. Splash shotgun's only best for blowing things out the water that's in front of you.
6 right, straight 70.
But again, I suppose it depends on
And 6 left.
which side of the coin you look at, by the way.
Straight 70. And 5 right. Into 6 left over crest. Into dip. And care 6 left keep in. 30. Care 3 left over crest. And 6 right. Into 6 right over crest. Into care straight crest and 3 right, don't cut. Into 6 left. Into care 4 left over crest, keep in. And 4 right over crest, 50, turn 2 left. 30, 3 right. Into crest and long 4 right.
Right, as long as I don't
And
smash
3
the
left
exhaust
over crest, 30,
system off this,
6 left over
like as long as I
jump,
don't
straight
go over a
70,
jump and hit it too hard,
and care
then the exhaust won't fall
and
off,
long
which would be
2
nice.
right tightens. 30. Crest into dip. And 6 right over jump and 4 left. 56 left into 4 right over jump. 35 left over narrow bridge. 30 long 6 right
Okay.
into 4 left.
Well, bonnet's come off, but screw the bonnet, we don't really care about that.
And 6 right into 6 left and straight crest and 3 left. 52 right. 36 crest 50. Care big jump.
By the way,
into
if
6 right,
Lanigan scores points in Spain,
into care big jump. and
oh
2
my
left.
god. I just said I don't need to repair the...
70.
oh my days, I'm
4
such a
left,
dumb
into
ass.
jump,
Yeah, that's about,
6 right over crest into long
I don't
5
know,
left.
10-15 seconds lost.
Into crest and 4 right. 30, 3 right.
Oh my god.
50. 6 left, into crest and care 4 left tightens, don't cut. And 4 right over crest. 30, care 6 right over jump, keep in, and 6 left, into care 6 right over big jump. And 5 left over big jump.
Yeah, I've lost about 10 seconds with that. Jesus Christ. Right, okay, that's fine.
36 right, 56 left, and long 6 right, 50. 6 right, and crest, and 5 left. Into 4 left, tightens, 30. 6 right, 50, 3 right, 50, 3 right, and long 4 left. Into long 6 right, tightens to 3, tree outside. And 6 left, 30, 2 left. 30, long 6 right, opens over crest. Into 4 right, and jump, 30. Long 4 left. And 6 crest, into 3 right. 100. 6 right, and care 6 right over crest, into 2 left, tightens. And 6 right, into 5 right over crest, and opens. And care 3 left over crest, into 6 crest, 30. 6 left, and 3 left. And long 6 right, 50. 6 left over crest, into care 3 right over crest, and 2 left. And long 4 right, into long 6 left, opens over jump, 30. 4 right, tightens over crest, into care dip. 33 left, tightens. And long 4 right over crest, into 6 left, and crest, into 4 right. 30, turn 2 left, tightens. Into 3 right. And 3 left, and long 3 right, tightens. Into long 4 left, tightens to 3. 30. Turn 4 right, cut. 50. 3 left, tightens, keep in. And 6 right, into 3 left, don't cut. 50. 4 right, don't cut.
This reminds me a lot of one of the stages from,
Right,
what do you call it? One of the stages from CMR2.
53 right,
I think it's Finland stage 7 where it has the river next to the track or something.
100 over finish.
Reminds me a lot of it.
Right. Into 6 left, 50. 6 left, and 5 right over crest, opens. Into long 3 left, tar. 36 left over crest, 70. Jump maybe into turn 2 right, don't cut. 34 right, 50. Long 5 left, tightens.
Come on, go, go, go.
Into 5 right over crest, and 3 left over crest. 36 right, 50. 2 right. Into care 3 left over jump, keep in. And 3 right. Into jump maybe, 30. Long 3 left, tree outside. 50. 6 6 right through water, into K 4 left over crest, and 5 right over crest, 30, 3 left, and 5 right cut, into long 6 left over crest, into 4 left, and 6 right over crest, and turn 1 right, 50, 4 right, 50, 6 left, and 2 left, 35 right opens long and tightens, into long 4 left over crest, 32 right, 53 left tightens, into 4 left over crest, 50 long 2 right, into 6 left over crest, into dip and crest and 6 left
Come
over
on.
jump, 70,
Faster, you stupid car.
caution 6 left over jump maybe, into dip and 6 right over crest, into left and 5 right, into 4 left
That
over crest,
that boot's coming up, I know.
into 3 left, 34 right and 3 left, into 6 right over jump maybe, and long 4 left over crest,
God, the handling is so
5
weird
right
to get used to.
and 3 left,
Like, it's ridiculous.
into 6 left, 30, 5 right over crest, and long 6 left, into 6 right and 4 left, 30, 4 left, 30, turn 3 right, 50 over finish.
There.
Right, into long 4 left, into 3 right, 30, K long crest and 3 left, into 3 right, and 6 left opens over crest, into 2 left, and 6 right, into 3 right, into 6 left and turn 2 right, and long 6 left and 3 right, into 6 left, into 3 right, straight 70 and long 2 left, 56 left and 6 right over crest, 50,
The only problem with this game, manual gears don't do anything, they're no good.
into
Yeah, if you have them in time trial, they seem like a good idea.
into 5 right and 4 left, 50, 4 right over crest tightens, and long 3 left, and 4 right over crest opens, straight 50, and 2 left, and 6 right into, long 6 left, 100, 4 right, into 6 left, into K jump and long 2 right, into 5 left and crest and 3 left, into long 6 left, into crest, 30K water and bump, into 2 right, and long 4 left, and 6 right over crest, 50K 6 left over big jump and dip, and caution big jump, into double caution big jump, and 4 right, 50, 6 right keep in, and 3 left over jump, into 6 right over jump, 30, 6 left, and 4 right. Into long 6 left, 30, 3 right. And 4 left. Into 6 right, 50. Long 4 left tightens. And 6 right, and 6 left. And 6 right and crest, and 6 left, 30, 6 right over finish, into 3 right.
Nice. Well, I got off to a bad start.
50 long 3 right.
Come on. Jesus God.
Into 6 left. And long 6 right. Into big jump middle, 70. Here long 3 right tightens through tunnel. And 3 left, 50. 6 left, and very long 2 right, don't cut.
Oh my God, no. No, 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 no. Fuck off.
36 left. 50 long 6 right tightens the 4. 36 left through gate. Into jump, and jump, 50. 6 right. And long 4 left, 70, very long 4 right, 36 right over crest, tightens to 3, and long 4 left, into 4 right, and 6 left, into big jump, and care big jump, 30 jump, and 6 left over jump tightens, and long 3 right. Into long 6 left, keep in, 30.
Come
long 4
on.
right.
Jesus. God, this is fucking terrible. Holy cow.
Into 6 left through gate.
Come on, you piece of shit. Jesus Christ, that was fucking dreadful. Come on! Not got time for this shit.
Six left, 70.
Yeah, I do, Joseph. Given how much time you can save by smashing into the AI.
36 left.
Okay, maybe not 121, maybe 123 then.
Care, turn 2 left. 36 right.
I could probably save like another 2 or 3 minutes.
And 6 left into care, long 4 right opens. And 6 left.
It involves me winning the championship and being able to do the
And 5 right.
being able to do the retirement thing on every super special stage.
And opens over crest.
Which right now it seems impossible.
Care 3 right over bridge. And long 4 right opens. and care 3 left, don't cut, and 4 right 50, long 5 left, and 6 right, and long 6 left, and 6 right, into care 6 left, tightens to 4 over crest, and 6 right 30, 6 right, and 6 left, and long 6 right, into 5 left, and care 4 right, and long 5 left, and care long 4 right, tight into 3 left, and 4 right, and long 4 right, and care long 6 left, and tightens, and 2 right, and 3 left, and very long 4 right, straight 50, 6 left, and 6 left, and right into care 5 left, keep in, 30, 3 left, and 3 left opens, 34 right, and 6 left 50, 6 left and care long 3 right, and very long 4 left, and tightens, into 6 right, and 4 left, 30, long 3 right over finish.
There we go.
Left tightens to 3, straight 30, 6
What I actually found out was that
long 6 right tightens to long 4,
you can
30, long 4 left tightens,
you can actually make sure that
and 3
you know
right,
that
30, long 6 left tightens to 3,
Lanigan can actually win.
30, long 3 right,
Like I said, we did the 4 rallies yesterday, and we found that Lanigan can actually win,
30, 3 left,
despite the fact that we retired from 2 rallies. I don't know how he did it.
and long 3 left opens, into 6 right, 30, 5 right, and 5 left, and care long 4 right tightens to 3, 30, long 6 left tightens to 5, and 4 right, and 6 left, and long 5 right over crest, into 3 left, opens long, 50, care 4 right, keep in, and left, and 3 right, and long 6 left, into 6 right, 30,
Well, I did miss one thing. I missed the
straight 7,
that lump, you know, the
6 left, tightens
the
to
ditch.
4,
missed that this time, so that's a
and
good
6
sign.
right, and left, 36 left over crest, 30, long 6 right, and care 2 right, and 3 left, and 3 right opens, into long 4 left, straight 50, and 6 left, 30, 4 right tightens, and 6 left cut, and care long 4 right, into long 6 right over finish.
Nice.
Left over crest, tightens to 5, into 6 left tightens, and long 6 right, into 6 left, into long 4 right over crest, and 6 left 30, long 6 right tightens to 3, and 6 left 30, 6 left and long 6 right, 30, long 3 left, into 6 right 50, long 6 left tightens to 4, and 5 right, and 5 left and right, and 6 left.
By the way, was I ahead or behind with my Australia split? I presume that I was behind.
6 left opens and tightens
Oh.
and care 3 right narrows, and long 6 left, into 3 left over crest, tightens to 2, and 4 right opens, 50, 6 left, into long 3 right over crest, tightens, and 4 right over crest, and 6 left opens, 5 left, and
Ahead,
6 right
okay.
30,
How much?
long 6 left, and
Probably
long
about 5
5
seconds, I'm guessing, or not even that.
into long 6 left, and 5 left,
Probably about 5 or 10 seconds, because I lost 10 seconds, 10-15 seconds with the exhaust.
35 right, into 4 left, opens very long and tightens, 30, long 4 right tightens, don't cut, and 5 left, and long 4 right, straight 50, and 6 right, and 3 left, and 3 right, and long 4 left, open, and 3 left, and 6 left, opens over finish.
35.7, Jesus. Okay. It's a glod. Glod! Well, that's good. At least I'm ahead. I was watching a tiny... I watched the... Oh, remember I was mentioning about Romeo and Juliet yesterday? I caught, like, the like, the intro part.
36 left, into long
Yeah, I
3
caught,
right,
like, the intro.
and long 3 left
Because I didn't save the summer best from yesterday.
36
I
left
didn't
over
update
crest,
the
50,
times that I did.
4 right tightens, and 6 left into,
I'll
6
only
right,
update
and
the
6 left
splits
cut,
when
6 right 50, 5
I
left,
complete a run and it's valid.
and 6 right tightens to 5, into 6 left, 100, long 6 right, and care 5
Like I was
left,
saying, remember I
crest,
mentioned yesterday about Romeo and Juliet, the one that was in 1996, that I let Leonardo DiCaprio, Claire Danes, etc. Paul Rudd's in it actually, the guy who played Ant-Man.
long 4 right,
Yeah, one of his early castings.
long 5 right cut,
But I remember him like where he's like,
2 long 6 left, 30,
when they get back in the car, he ends up like biting his thumb.
and 5
He's like,
right
"Do you bite your thumb with us, sir? I did not bite your thumb with me, sir. Did you bite your thumb with us, sir? He's never say I say no, no, I did not bite your thumb, sir. Do you call, sir? Call, son? No, son."
right, and
He's so weird, funny as hell though, and like, "Do you bite your thumb with us,
6
sir?"
right, and 4 left,
Oh, it's funny.
into 4 right, and 6 left, into 3 right, tightens, and long 6 left, 30, 4 left, into long 4 right, into 4 right,
Also, how much damage did I sustain?
care 6
A
left,
lot,
tightens,
I'm guessing.
and 4 left,
I had a lot of time on this rally yesterday, but that was just because I did the glitch.
and 6 left opens long,
Ooh.
and 6 right, into 6 left, and long 3 right, and 3 left, and 3 right,
There was recently some meme or something that came up with that.
into 6 right, and 4 left, and 4 right, into 6 right, and 4 left.
Can't remember who, like, one of my friends posted it on a Facebook. It's like, "Oh yeah,
Into 4 left, and
do you
6
budget that
right,
with us? So,
into 5
he's not
right,
the size.
and long 4 right, and 3 left.
Oh,
and
that had some
6
funny
right,
parts in it.
into 4 left,
And
and 6 right tightens to long 3. 30 long 3 left tightens, don't cut. And 6 left 30, long 6 right over finish.
Nice. Has anyone thought about using the PSP for Driver? Do you mean Driver 1? I presume so. What isn't a meme these days? Yeah. True. Yeah, someone's used it. I can't, but it's on an emulator side. There's no advantage to using the PSP for an emulator, for,
Into turn 3 left,
what's it
and
called?
6 right 70.
There's no advantage. In fact, it's a big disadvantage if you play it on PSP. because the PSP, despite it being an emulator,
into 6 right 30.
it's actually a piece of crap. Sounds horrible saying that, but it actually is. Like, I think
6 left tightens.
1 or 2 of the runners have used the PSP version, and its frame rate is just abysmal.
And 6 right.
Because it can't
into
keep
4
up.
left tightens. And 6
Like,
right.
the frame rate isn't that
And
smooth.
6 right into long 5 left.
It's
tightens.
less smooth. It's more smooth on a PS2 than it is on a PSP.
6
Let's put it
right.
that way.
And long 6 left.
Although
Into long
I don't
3 right.
really know. I haven't done the speedrun using the PSP.
6 right.
Someone else has.
And long
But if you
6
do
left
use the
tightens.
PSP, it gets classed as emulation.
And 6 right.
Because technically it wasn't released on the
Into 6
PSP.
right. And long 3 left. 50. 4 right.
I've got the
36 left.
European version of Driver. I've got it on my PSP. I play it.
4 left. 100.
But because it's a
50.
European
Long 5
PSP,
right. Tightens to long 2.
it doesn't play PAL games very good. For example, I have
2 left opens.
Colin McRae Rally 1 for the the US version. I have that on PSP,
Into 6
and
left.
it doesn't run at a
And
good
long
frame
5
rate
right.
whatsoever.
And 3 left.
Like, it runs at a pretty somewhat decent
Into
frame
6
rate, but
left.
not
And long
fantastic,
4 right opens.
is what I mean.
35 left.
But I suppose it's worth trying. I'm not gonna try it because I personally don't see the point in it.
3 right.
There's no time to be gained or anything like that.
And 6 right into K long 3
In terms of
left
what it,
tightens.
I think it's actually slower to do a run on the PSP than it is on the PS1.
Into 3 right. And 6 left over crest. And 3 right open. And 6 left. Into 4 left. And K 3 right. Into 6 right over crest. Finish.
Sub 220! Yes, it's pretty good. It's available on PS1 and PSP. Rather. PSP is still a great emulator. Yeah, I'm not saying it isn't, Joseph, but I don't know. I don't see any point in using it for speedruns. Unless you've got, like, unless the game's only available on PSP, then highly recommend getting it on PSP. I.e., like, Driver 76 is better to play on PSP than it is on an emulator, because it actually works on the PSP. It doesn't work on an emulator.
And long 3 right. And 6 left.
Oops.
And 6 right. And 4 left. And 6
I scrubbed
right,
off way too
70.
much speed in that corner then.
Turn 4 left before sign. 33 left. 33 right. Into 3 right. And
I don't
6
know,
right into long
I
3
personally don't
over
see the
bridge.
point in using a PSP for speedruns unless
And long 4 right
the
tightens
game
to
was released on the PSP.
3. Into 3 left opens, don't cut.
Then at which point you should probably use it, but for using it for playing PS1 games, for example,
Into long 6 left 30.
wouldn't really recommend it.
Long 3 right tightens to 2.
I mean, the thing is, I don't have any cables for capturing the PSP that I have, but
6 left.
that
30.
doesn't mean I wouldn't be able to capture my PSP.
Into K 4 right and 3 left. And
I mean,
4 right,
I know
50.
how to do it, roughly. There's this cable set you can buy off Amazon for about £6 or something like that. Pretty cheap, it's on my wish list actually. It's dead cheap, it's like, I think £6 or £8 or something.
And 2 right into 3 left.
Um,
And 2 right.
And yeah, it's not nothing that bad, quite cheap.
Into long 3 right tightens. Into 3 left. And 6 right into K 3 left. 50. 6 right don't cut. Into open hairpin left. And 6 right straight 50. And 4 right and left. 54 left. And long 4 right and 3 left. 33 right. And long 6 left. And 3 right. Into 6 left. And long
Oh,
3
please don't
right.
flip over.
Into 4 left.
I don't like this.
And 6 right.
It's this section, and that, you know how I feel about this, guys. I don't like this section
Into long
whatsoever.
4 right. And 5 left 50. Long 3 right. over finish.
By the way, did anyone watch the Monaco Grand Prix, by the way? Just to ask. No. You didn't miss much then. To be fair, I only watched it because I was like, I don't know. I don't know why I bothered with Monaco, to be honest. It was a pretty crap race.
4 left, 50. 6 into 6 right.
Oh, now it's telling me the wrong way. Suck it game. I'm going the wrong way, and there's nothing you can do about it. Did I We can win this. Seriously, we can win this. Okay, this could be the run. Okay. Calm. Keep calm. This could happen, just keep calm. I remember you saying, Lone, yeah. Much more exciting, yeah. I will say this, the Monaco Grand Prix for me has always been a crap race. I've never liked it whatsoever. I've never liked it. Never. It's never provided fantastic racing. Yes! Yes! Two wins and a retirement. I think we got this in the bag. Personally, I'm one of them people that prefers it to be removed from the calendar. I'd rather see the Monaco Grand Prix be removed from the calendar. It's like, oh, it's a gem. Yeah, but if it's a gem, like obviously not every track's going to provide great racing, but Monaco has never produced great races. The last two it has. The last decent one I watched around Monaco was 96. I've seen the 96 Monaco Grand, 84, 96, 2016. I don't really know about the 2003 one though. The only reason I like them races, what do they all have in common? They were wet races. If it ain't wet, it's crap. It's the only way you can get an exciting race around Monaco is with bloody rain. If it doesn't rain, it's not that good. Probably with the exception of 2003, like you said, Joseph. That's probably the only dry race we've had that might have been decent. I can't remember who won. Was it? Didn't Raikkonen win that one? Wasn't that Raikkonen's one? Or was it Montoya? Who won that? Schumacher didn't win. Who won 2004? Trulli won 2004, I remember that. I think Alonso won 2005, didn't he? Can't remember who won that one actually. Oh, was it? Oh, no, sorry. No, I think I'm right. 2006 was Montoya? Because Kimi retired in 2006. Oh, yeah, I remember now what happened in 2006. Kimi retired. And there's that iconic shot that they've got where they've caught him when he was on the boat after the race. That was fucking brilliant. Nice. Yeah, I remember. Kimi retired in 06. He retired, all smoke coming out the back of his car, and then he ended up just chilling with some friends on his mate's yacht or something. They caught him on cameras, didn't they, having a few drinks? Brilliant. Let's say typical Kimi, but it is funny. It's funny.
over finish.
Is that Crystal Creek? I don't know. Was it? Yeah, it was funny because you see Raikkonen's car blow up and it's like, who's that? That's Raikkonen! Oh my god, that's Raikkonen! He's having a couple of drinks on his friend's boat. I was like, Kimmy, typical Kimmy. What was the other one? 2006 Brazil. That was a brilliant one. Didn't even start the race yet, and it's like you missed the presentation by Pele. Yeah, will he get over it? I don't know. I was having a shit. Typical Kimi Raikkonen. Back then it was. He still does it now. His reaction to winning the US Grand Prix last year, I remember. Last year he won US Grand Prix. It's like, Grande Kimi, Grande Kimi. He's like, yeah, fucking finally.
32 right.
Oh, funny.
And very long 4 left.
Ah, what a joke Ferrari have become now.
3 right.
They've got a 4-time champion and an uprising star, and they're screwing them both over. And yet, somehow, Mercedes is not falling apart. They've got 2 bloody strong drivers this year, which is the first time they've had that since 2016. Let's be honest, Bottas didn't really put up a fight last year, and he didn't put up a fight in 2017. He did get a couple of wins in 2017, which was nice, but he wasn't really a threat to Hamilton. That was all Vettel. This year, his greatest nemesis is his teammate, which is nice. Nice to see Bottas really going into overdrive this year and stepping it up a notch. It does remind me a lot of Raikkonen though. Not right. Sorry, Rosberg from 2016, where Rosberg really went into hammer drive. He hammered Hamilton. Lewis fought back as hard as he could and he just couldn't do it. But then again, he did have reliability problems.
And 4 right. And 6 left, 50. Long 2 left, Titans.
I remember when Lewis was, like, Rosberg was leading and then he won in Britain. And Rosberg got a few points taken away from him because he ended up getting like a 10-second time penalty in the race because he ended up breaking the team radio rules. So he got 3 points essentially took off him. So that was 3 points that Hamilton gained on him. Then Hamilton kicked his ass in his own backyard. So not only did he kick Nico's butt at Britain, but when he went to Germany, he managed to steal off the line, and Rosberg ended up finishing off the podium in that race too. So he lost like another 13 points to Lewis. So I think in the space of 2 races he gained 23 points on him. I was like, oh, there we go, Lewis is going to do it. And they won in Hungary as well. I was like, ooh, Lewis could do this. I actually had a lot of faith in Lewis, to be honest. I was like, he will probably beat Nico. It's literally this year, it's going to just be Mercedes versus Mercedes again. We're back to square one. But they keep saying, oh, well, in 2021, we're going to stop the big teams running away. How are we going to do that? Well, we're going to stop money going out. It's like, yeah, but they can still put money into the engine the year before. You're going to have to ban them the year before. So in 2020, they have to be banned for 2021 to stop building on their engines. Like supposedly in-season upgrades, and they're not going to be banned per se, but they are going to have implications now. Which is, if I'm honest, it's unbelievable.
And 6 right into open hairpin left. Into long 6 left, Titans. And long 2 right.
I still don't believe for once that... I think Mercedes will be stopped eventually. They can be stopped, or Mercedes will actually do all the other teams a favour. They might actually pull out of F1 and go elsewhere. Because don't forget, they are going into Formula E next season, I believe. They're entering the Formula E game, and I believe Porsche might be doing it. I don't really remember.
6 right tightens. 30 open hairpin right.
Imagine if they start dominating Formula E as well.
And long 4 left.
Jesus Christ, Mercedes will be
And 6
unstoppable.
right into long 2
I doubt it. I'm not expecting them to go into Formula E and start winning,
6
because
right into open hairpin right.
Formula E is a completely different ballgame. You don't go into a sport like Formula E in the hopes of winning the title on your first try. In fact, nobody goes into Formula E thinking they can win it. Jaguar even said when they entered a few seasons ago,
50.
and Jaguar's like, Jaguar is back in Formula E, and I'm like, oh my god, Jaguar's actually back. I was like, yeah, you're not going to win. I'd love to see Jaguar win a championship, but it's going to take a long time before they do that again.
50. Long 6 left.
Obviously, they've managed to win, I think, a race, maybe 2 races. I think it's 1 race so far,
And
which is
3 left,
fantastic.
30.
I'm really happy for Jaguar.
Long 3 left.
But even they said, like, we expect to win it in a couple of years. Obviously, it's going to take time because we need to get the engine right that we're using, the motor, and have the right chassis. I'm like, yeah, but usually when one team wins a championship, they usually dominate in most cases unless they have a fair fight from the competition.
6 right and
I think Verne last year and Tachita was
long 6 right
unstoppable,
into
if I'm honest.
open hairpin left. 30.
Like,
Long
they weren't
3 right tightens.
that unstoppable. Like, they could be stopped. The team could lose races and obviously not win everything.
3 left opens very
But
low.
considering how many wins Verne got to Bird last year,
Into
it's not surprising that they're able to win so
and 3
many.
left.
Just one of them things, though. I'm just, yeah, can you imagine, though? Can you imagine, though? Yeah, exactly. I think I said this yesterday, Joseph. It is trying so hard to be Pikes Peak.
Into 6 left. Into
Personally,
6
what
right
I want the FIA to do is stop giving Ferrari money just because they've got a heritage in the sport. Williams don't get it.
4 right
Ferrari's the only team that gets it.
and long 6 right 30. 3 left narrows.
It's like Ferrari gets a fair chunk of money. They get, I think it's like in the region of $60 million
And 6 left 30.
or £60 million heritage.
3.
That's a joke. Yet somehow, even though they've got this money that they gain near enough year on year, they're still losing to Mercedes.
Into very long
Where the hell are they putting the money?
into
Drivers?
30. 3 right.
I mean, obviously drivers aren't cheap. You need a good few million to buy some drivers up. I think the most expensive contract, or the most expensive driver on the grid is Lewis Hamilton.
Caution 5 right tightens to 3.
Because he's a 5-time champion at the moment.
Into 2 left.
Here's the thing, I think in terms of like contracts in the last few years,
6
the most,
30. 3 right.
the one that cost the most was,
6 left
well,
tightens.
for a while anyway, was Schumacher.
Right into
Michael
3
Schumacher when he was in the sport.
3 right.
He had like a net worth of about $24 million or something.
4 left tightens.
And
into
since
2
then Lewis has really come about. I think Lewis is worth about $34 million
into
now.
6 left 50.
Probably because of his skill and his racing history that he's got.
And
You know,
6
the
right,
success he's had and what teams he's been with in the past and stuff like that.
30. Hairpin right.
I would not be surprised if Lewis is a six. Oh god. Thanks, game. I would not be surprised if Lewis Hamilton is a 6-time champion at the end of this year.
2 left.
I really wouldn't. Like, it'd be great for British motorsport because we
And 4 right. 50.
like doing well.
4 left.
British do like doing well, and the last racer we had in Formula 1 was not great.
3 left tightens.
Well, I say the last one.
Into 3
We've had Jenson Button, he was a good champion. Good champion, decent racer,
very long 3 left.
dropped off in his latter years and just didn't have the car and didn't perform to expectations.
Right.
Also, holy cow. Who the hell was that? Joe?
Right. And
Oh Christ. Okay, that was unexpected. Hello, Joe.
And 6
Christ, you scared the hell out of me.
into 6 left
Hey up,
and 6
as
right.
you like to
30,
say. Hey up, it's Joe.
and 5 right.
How are you doing? How did your stream
and
go,
6
by the way?
left, 30.
And kill people. That seemed to work. It is moi. Don't worry, those people weren't harmed in the making of this game. Good, good. Also, 14 people. Damn. I have quite a few people that have raided me today. I've had a couple of hosts. I think we had a couple of hosts earlier on. It went stream like. Well, it's like, what else can you say? Stream is stream.
Into 6 left, tightens to 4. Into 6
Unfortunately,
right,
Joe,
and
because
opens
this game is in full screen, I didn't actually see how many people. Well, not how many people, but I've not been able to see like who's hosting me, who raids me. But it does come up when you get a raid. It just comes up in big text as such a body has raided you. So
100,
at least I know it's you.
4 left, tightens.
Either way, thank you very much for the raid.
5 right, tightens to 3.
What were you streaming?
And 6 left, 50. Long 6 left. And K 2 left. Into 6 left. And 6 right into K 6 left. And open hairpin right. 50.
Oh, hang on.
Long 6
Ah,
right,
Pokemon. Yeah, I think I saw a bit of that before.
into long
It's a new one, isn't it? The new Pokemon. I mean, I'm not a Pokemon guy myself. I've never really been into that, but
into long 3 left.
the new one, isn't it? The one for the Switch. I forget what it's called now. Is it like Pokemon East or something? I can't remember.
Very long.
It's got some really long. It's like Pokemon something slash something. Oh,
Your turn, Kappa.
Into 6 left.
my turn. Wait, what?
6 right into K 4 left. And 2.
Okay, wait, what? Did somebody just donate money? Wait a minute.
36 right.
Ah, I knew that was Max. Well done, well played.
6 right. Into 5 left and 6 right into 4 left.
Oh, thanks for the donation, Max. My turn now. God, everybody's in here today, aren't they? It's like, did I do something wrong? Or I must be doing something right.
6 right into 6 right 30. 3 right.
Not bad, Max. Not bad.
Straight 100. Long 5 left tighten.
All of a sudden, it's like a Saturday night club. Woo!
30 long 6 left. Into 4 left and long 6 right.
I mean, speedrunning will listen to music. I've done this before, but considering I can't really hear the game, this is fine. Also, I should really think about turning down the media. What is pretty loud. It's fine though. I really want. I need a PB today. If I get a PB today, I'm done. I'm absolutely done with this game then. But yes, finally. Come on, go go go! That. Nice. Last year was your birthday. Yeah, I don't know. Probably since the birthday thing, yeah. But either way, thank you very much. Dono hype. Max, please. $123 goal. I don't know. We'll see. never heard this song before. Ooh. But regardless, thank you very much, Max, for the song, and another host. Jesus Christ. You guys have certainly turned my day around.
And 6 left, 30, 3 left, 30, long 4 left.
For those that for those that are just tuning in, a lot of people know me as Viper and whatnot. But the main point of conversation we were having before all this stuff happened just now, was about the Formula 1 stuff. So like how to stop Mercedes winning and why Ferrari get heritage money and stuff like that.
6 right, tightens to 5, don't cut. And 6 left, into 3 right.
I'll be straight on this one. For those that didn't watch the Monaco Grand Prix, I'm gonna have to spoil it for you, I'm sorry. But with what happened to Leclerc today, Charles Leclerc, I can't help but feel sorry for him, and it feels to me like he joined at the wrong... Like, he's got the car under him, he can perform well. But like, I will admit, today, I mean, I can't speak for him obviously, he can only speak on his own behalf, but the mistakes he made today, I think they were necessary, but at the same time weren't necessary. So, but either way, I think just the team hasn't been, it just feels like the team hasn't been there for him, you know, like, they haven't been supporting him all the time. Obviously they've got 2 drivers to support, so it's like, who do you support? Do you support Vettel or do you support Leclerc? And they're in a position now where it's like, oh damn, we may have made a mistake of signing a guy that's a 4-time champion, and everybody else, you know, is gone, oh, they're signing Charles Leclerc, the new boy. It's like, yeah, they're signing him. How am I still second on the CMR3 leaderboards? Why? Because you drove well. Oh, and how Hamilton will achieve his 11th title. I don't know about 11th, but it's not far off. Okay. Oh, yeah, baby, yes. Right, so I'm actually going to do a spin. Lanigan is crap today. I'm actually going to give this a try. Is he going to start reading my title notes backwards? Or is he not? Oh, hello. He's there. Nice. This is it. The run is happening, boys, and it is happening now. We've got this. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I'm shaking right now. I'm so friggin' nervous. This is the run. This is actually the run. We can't lose. We can't lose. We can't. We just can't lose. We can't lose. Okay. Come on. Please. Is it Lanigan who wins? Oh. Okay. This is it. Right. I don't want the game to crash. I don't think my heart will take it if it crashes. Oh my god. Oh no. Come on, load a bit faster, please. Game, please. Please. Also, just to make sure I definitely win the driver's title, I'm going to do all the stages. As in, like, the super special stage.
And 6 right over crest. 5 right. And long 6 left, and turn 4 right, opens long. And 6 left, into 5 left. And right and 6 left. Into long 4 left, opens over crest. 150.
Right, so the AI takes 1 minute and 40, and it maxes me out to 5 minutes,
Post outside.
I think.
And 6 left. Into long 5
Also,
left, tightens over
Speedrun.
crest, and 4 right, into 6 left,
I've
over
still
crest,
no idea
and
why I
6
say it
right.
like that, but yeah, we are now in Speedrun.
Into long 6 left, opens and tightens to 4. And 6 right,
Ooh.
30.
Okay, so I only need to do well in Sweden now.
Care 4 right. Into 6 left over crest. Into 5 right, into 3 left. 30, long crest, keep right into care, turn 4 left, narrows. And long 6 crests. 50, long 6 right.
Right, minus nearly 4 minutes on my time. This is looking good.
6 left, tightens to 4.
Like you said, Joseph, it's looking good.
Into 6 left and long 6 right.
Like I said, depending on how much time I've got,
6 left,
by the time I've finished...
5 right, tightens to 3. Into. Care, long 6 left, tightens to 2.
I can actually afford to finish, I think, 3rd in this rally. Well, no. I can afford to finish behind Riolan, I think it's called.
And very long 6 left, tightens to 4. Into 6 left over jump, keep in. And
Yeah,
long
I can
6
afford
right.
to finish behind Riolan, but I don't know how far behind he
Into 4
is.
left, 50, long 5 left.
So I need to drive flat out for 6 stages, and then just pray that the AI is crap.
Into crest and long 6 right, tightens to turn 3, post outside. Into jump maybe. Into 6 right, and care, turn 4 left, narrows. 200.
$20.40. And Lewis Hamilton achieves his 11th championship. Yeah. Maybe, just maybe. How much? $5. $5, €5. Thanks for the €5 anyway, Max, if you're here. If you're back.
200. Jump 100.
Yeah, this is looking good.
Jump 150. Jump 50. Care
I
5
just need
left,
to make sure that my driving's good.
and long 6 right. And 6 left, 70. 5 right, keep in. Into long 6 left. 36 right and left. And long crest and 5 right. Into 4 left opens, 30. Care, long 5 left, narrows over bridge. Into long 5 left. And care, 4 right and opens long. 50. 4 left, over crest narrow and 5 right opens. Into long 6 left. Into 5 left. Into right and 5 left. Into very long 6 right. Into care 4 left.
I don't like Sweden because of the snowbanks, but at the same time, I love them as well.
And 6
Also,
left
the
over
car
crest,
just grips
and
so
tightens to 4,
beautifully.
and long 5 right.
Like, I'm not even kidding, like, you don't even need to worry about damaging the car, you just use the snowbanks. It's brilliant.
5 right and left. And long 6 right tightens and 4 right. Into 6 right over crest. 30 care 5 left over bridge. 30 5 right. Into long 6 left over jump maybe, opens. Into jump.
Come on.
36 right over crest. Into jump and 6 left. Into bridge. 50k, 4 left over jump, opens. 100. 5 right over crossroads. Into long 6 left over finish.
There we go. What about Loeb? How many championships? 9. Well, yeah, he's got 9 on his own, yeah. And what makes it even better about Loeb, we was talking about this when I was on the way to Thruxton last weekend. Loeb, to me, will be the greatest champion ever because he didn't win just 9 championships, he won 9 in a fucking row. Ross's won 7, I think it's 7 MotoGP titles. Sorry, 7 titles in his MotoGP career. But when it was actually MotoGP, I think he's won about 4, 5 maybe. Schumacher won 7 championships, but he didn't win them back to back. He won 5 back to back, but no one's ever won 9. No one ever won 9 back to back. No champion ever has ever won 9 back to back. Like I said, let that just sink in for a minute. No other champion has won 9 championships or 9 championships in a row. Like Lewis Hamilton might be a 6-time world champion by the end of this year, but he hasn't won 6 titles in a row. Vettel won 4 championships in a row because he had the car and the team behind him all the way. Not saying Lewis doesn't, but he had a good car and was able to bring out the most of the car and actually win 4 in a row. Same with how Schumacher did it. He scraped through in 2003, but he did win a title that year.
Into 4 right, opens long and narrows over bridge. Into long 6 left. 70. It's insane. Because I remember, the thing is, he could have actually had 10 titles back to back. Because supposedly, because Loeb came into rallying the WRC, he came into WRC in 2002. And he did occasionally, also thanks for that game, occasionally standing in for Citroen at certain events. Like, Citroen will actually let him have a go at certain events. And one of the first events that he had a go at in 2002 was the Monte Carlo Rally, which was his local rally. You know, like his home rally, so to speak. And he actually won it, but he got disqualified because they changed the tyres or something, and he got like a 30-second penalty. And it was the win was ended up being gifted to Tommy Mäkinen, I think it was, that ended up getting the win. So he got the win, not Loeb. Loeb got the win taken away from him on his debut as well, I might add. And then obviously 2004. 6 left and long 6
It's bonkers, really. When you consider just how far Loeb came. Like in 2003, he lost the championship by a point. But do you know why that was? He came out years later and said that Citroen actually told him to back off. It was, you can win the drivers and the teams, but we're basically more concerned about the teams, so just back off and let us win the constructors. We know how fast you are, you'll have a crack at the championship next year. Anyway, ever since then, supposedly, he never felt right about the situation, and ended up, oh my god, no, that was the corner I was worried about. Citroen actually told Loeb to back off in 2003 at the Rally GB, and he obliged. The team won the constructors, but he lost the drivers by a point. And obviously in 2004, when push came to shove, he came out fighting like a madman. He was like a bullet at a gate, basically. 2004 was unbelievable. I think he won 8 out of 13 rallies or something like that. and won the championship with I think like 2 rounds to go or 3 rounds to go. He did that for a couple more years, but then Citroën announced in 2004, I think it was, or 2005 even, that they were pulling out of the WRC, and he went with the privateer, and guess what? He still won it. Once more though, 2006 was a very unique year for Sebastian Loeb in my opinion, and I'll explain why. Not only did he win the championship and did the team as a privateer win the championship, he won the first ever, maybe, I don't quite know if it was the first ever, but one of the first championships for an independent team, privateer team, sorry. And not only that, he won it without even participating. So like the privateer team won, he won the title with 3 rounds to go, because or 2 rounds to go because Gronholm crashed out I think. And Loeb wasn't even in the rally because he had a bike crash, a motorbike accident with 4 rounds remaining. He had a points cap of 36 points, meaning if Gronholm won, if Gronholm actually won the last 4 rallies, Gronholm would have been champion. He won the first rally, he came second in the second rally, and then he had to win the last 2 rallies, but he ended up actually not retiring. He actually ended up retiring with like the second to last rally or something, crashed out I think it was. I think it was Rally Japan, I can't remember. So, it was insane. Also, hello Grim. Just saying like how much of a massive champion he is. The fact of like when you consider everything that drivers go through and everything like that, his 9 titles to me stacks up as the best of the best. Like I was just saying, basically across all motorsport disciplines, his titles stand up as the best in the world. Like he is the best across all motorsports. He's the greatest champion. Because he won 9 titles and it was in back-to-back. It was back-to-back years that he won 9 titles. No other guy has ever done that. First of all, no champion has won 9 titles, and second of all, they haven't won it back-to-back. Some champions have won the titles back-to-back, but it's not been 9 in a row. Michael Schumacher, 7-time world champion. He won 5 titles in a row between 2000 and 2004. Valentino Rossi, 7-time champion. Albeit 5 of those, or 4 of those, were MotoGP championships, so technically he's a 5-time champion. It's weird how MotoGP championships stack up, if I'm honest. I don't really agree with it, but it's just the way it is. Like Jan was saying, OJ is looking at his 7th title this year. So it is possible.
Turn 2 right over bridge, don't cut. And 2 left.
For me, rallying is the harder sport compared to F1, because F1 is a 2-hour race that you do once a fortnight, or once every 3 or 4 weeks. It's 2 hours, or not even that, like an hour and a half. Whereas rallying's an endurance. You've got 3 days worth of rallying. And you could be driving for 10 hours in one day, maybe even more. Look at the old Safari rallies, how long they used to drive them rallies for. They were insane. Not to say F1's not an athletic sport, because it is. F1 is a tough sport. But for me, rallying feels more of an athletic sport. Because that really tests you. That tests your patience, that tests your capabilities, and you're not just going on the same track for 2 hours, you're going across all sorts of terrain against whatever weather conditions you encounter. Granted, it might be sunny if you go somewhere hot, then you go somewhere like in Britain, the weather can change in a moment's notice. It is weird. Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, yeah. Lowe pretty much is that kind of guy. The guy that he looks like he's bladdered. Yeah. I think McRae is one of the best champions in rallying, but he's not the greatest. I'll put that down to Loeb. Loeb, for me, Loeb is the greatest champion. I like McRae because of his, literally, it was his driving style. I think that's it. He won one title, but then again, it's the same with like people who are a fan of Richard Burns. He won one title, and that was the same thing. So I don't know. Like last weekend, here's the thing. Last weekend, I asked. There was this guy who was there at Thruxton Race Circuit. So I went watching the British Touring Cars last weekend, and the guy I was chatting to, I said to him, I said, like, you know, with Colin McRae and Richard Burns, he went, yeah. I said, what were they like? I said, did you ever meet him? He said, yeah, I met him, yeah. I said, all right. I said, what was Richard like? I said, I was never really a fan of Richard. So I don't hate him right there. I just didn't really look at him. I was always too interested in Colin McRae. So what was he like? I said, was he like a people's person? He went, yeah. I said, what about Colin? Was he like a hothead? You know, because everyone thought he looked dead aggressive and always acted aggressive, you know, because he had that flat-out approach to racing. And he went, honestly, Colin was he was a down-to-earth guy as well. It just seems like on the cameras, from what you see on the camera, that he wasn't. He was a hot-headed Scotsman, hot-blooded Scotsman. But he wasn't. He was a nice guy. He said obviously he'd stop, he'd sign autographs and stuff like that. But obviously when he got behind the wheel, that was when his anger came out. He was never an angry person or like a stuck-up-your-own-ass sort of person. I was like, ah, I see. He said Richard was all about, he was more of a family guy and was a really honest person and a down-to-earth bloke. I'm like, huh. So my opinion about Colin McRae is a bit wrong, because I used to think that Colin McRae was, because of his flat-out approach to racing, I would have thought that he was a bit aggressive, or he didn't mind getting pitched up, but he was always bothered by it. He just didn't really like the rallying way of life. I don't know, like he just didn't, I never really thought he was that down to earth, you know. But apparently I was wrong. Obviously people's opinions change over time. I still see Colin McRae as an idol for me. He's always has been, always will be. And I am a die-hard sort of Colin McRae fan. I'm pretty sure people have guessed this by now. But at the same time, I'm not going to defend I'm not like one of them fans that will defend his actions because of it's Colin McRae sort of thing. Oh, just because it's Colin means he can get away with it. I'm not one of them sort of people, this is the thing. Also, hey Torrent, how you doing? Yeah, Ari Vatanen was unbelievable behind the wheel. That I can agree with. Vatanen was amazing for one reason though. Why was Vatanen amazing? Because he drove one of the Group B cars, for Christ's sake. Any of the drivers that used to drive a Group B monster is a legend of the sport, to be honest. More so than Colin McRae. I know it sounds like the tune's changed, but I can 100% agree with what you said there, Grun. They're not, granted, whenever someone says rallying to me, they're not the first drivers that come to mind, but as soon as you mention them, I'm like, you've got a point, and I can agree with that. Obviously, I was born in the 90s, not the 80s, so I didn't know of Ari Vatanen or anyone like that until I learned about the Group B era.
turn 4 right over crest, and 6 left 30, 6 left 100, long 2 right, and 4 right over crest, narrows, don't cut, 100 over finish.
Nice. Right, so how much did I win by? Oh, what? Okay, I could have actually retired from that, so I could have gained like 2 minutes there. Well, guess what? Yeah, we won the title. That's it. That was the run. Yes. Oh, we've finally done it. Oh. So what was my final time then? Also, she's been electrocuted. The woman. Hang on, well think back to kids nowadays, the praise Ken Block, he didn't even win anything. True, it was only good because of Jim Carter, if I'm honest.